What's good, family? Welcome back to another video. Now, if y'all watched my last video, I made a video on 8 ways to raise your vibration. And in that video, we came across the topic of how your diet affects you mentally and spiritually. Now, in that video, I really couldn't elaborate and describe to y'all how it affects you mentally and spiritually, but I did say specifically that I was going to make a video on this topic because it interested me. And I just felt like it'd be an informative video and that it would really help you understand better why your diet is so important. So with all that being said, let's jump straight into it. We have come to a point in society where we no longer intuitively know what is good for us to eat. Like, think about that. There's not a single animal living in its natural environment that is overweight or suffering a chronic illness because of their diet. They just know what to eat. They're in touch with their innate intelligence that drives their food choices, and as a result, they thrive. You see, the problem with us is we're eating food like products. Food like products that our biology does not recognize, which results in a state of psychological stress that keeps us trapped in the primal aspects of our physical body and unable to transcend into that infinite stillness of meditation. So for any of y'all out there that try to meditate, I know a lot of people say it's hard, they can't do it, they can't reach that state of bliss. It's probably because of your diet, bro. It's most likely because of your diet. So to understand how your diet affects you mentally, spiritually, let's look at how it affects your brain. There's three types of your brain. There's three parts of your brain that food affects, your diet affects. Now, bear with me. This is my first time doing this video, so I don't know how it's going to look on camera, but there's the Neocortex, right? And then there's the, what's this called? I'm drawing a blank. I forget what it's called. Okay. The reptilian brain. And then this part is called the limbic brain. I'm screaming because I don't know if y'all can hear me. Alright, so now that we labeled all the parts of the brain, let's talk about what your diet affects each of your brain, each part of your brain. So the neocortex, right? This guy right here. It is the area of the brain that facilitates creativity, learning, self-enlightenment, imagining our future, experiencing our interconnectedness. This is the part of the brain that is hardwired to experience unconditional love, see the beauty in the world, and allow us to discover who we truly are and our place in the universe. It surrounds the pineal gland, aka the third eye, which secretes DMT. If y'all don't know what DMT is, it's basically a spirit molecule that essentially allows us to be connected to all living things. When we don't take the time to give the neocortex the nutritions it needs, we find ourselves operating from the more primal parts of the brain. Now, the more primal part of the brain, in fact, the most primal part of our brain, is the reptilian brain. The reptilian brain regulates our most crucial body functions, such as breathing, body temperature, heart rate, and the flight and fight response. If we are under too much control of this part of the brain, we can find ourselves living mindlessly, being self-absorbed, avoiding change, and clinging to the past experiences that we associate with safety and survival. Now, the third part of the brain that your diet affects is the limbic brain. The limbic brain becomes more active when we rely on processed grains and sugar. It is the area of the brain where habitual living and obsessions with sex, food, and addictions such as alcohol and drugs. It also affects our patterns of withdrawal and aggressive behavior. So with all that being said, you have to understand that if we fail to adapt healthy eating practices, and if we continue to eat toxic foods such as junk food, fast food, sodas, then we will struggle to bridge the gap between the limbic brain, right, and the neocortex. And as a result, we will forever be living in lower states of awareness. So bam, that's it right there. That's everything you need to know. If we can't eat right, then we can't expect to transcend into higher states of awareness. So that's why I always say you have to be careful what you eat. You can't be eating fast food, you can't be drinking soda because it programs you. Make sense? Let me take this camera off the thing. So with all that being said, right, I hope y'all learned a lot. Worked very hard to make that video. Did a lot of research. I even meditated on it because I wanted to bring y'all a very informative video. So I hope y'all left this video learning something new. I hope y'all can really understand now why I stress the importance of eating right and eating healthy. With all that being said, if y'all left this video motivated, you wouldn't. If y'all left this video learning something new, that I did my part. Other than that, peace, love, positivity. I love y'all. Eat right. Peace.